Good evening, everyone. It's currently 5 o'clock on Saturday, I think. Um, I've been filming a bit here and there, uh, getting ready for the next video. The other one's not doing too bad, but once again, if you haven't already, go suss it. Links in my bio. It was just like the first couple of days in hospital, put together a bunch of clips and just like a long ass vlog. Sorry that it's too long, but I'm gonna try and make the rest of them a bit shorter, or significantly shorter. So yesterday a doctor said that x-rays come back all clear, nothing wrong that they can see. They're still querying whether or not to do the CT. They've taken me off the list, so it's a no-go at the moment, but if they think anything's like severe enough, then they'll do it, just to rule out any other things. It's shit that they're like, oh, we don't want to like expose you to any more radiation, like you're already been exposed to a lot and you're only young and all this shit. But I'm like, well, isn't it like best to cover all bases? But apparently not. Like, the fact that they're saying it's unnecessary is a bit annoying. I get it, but just to tick another thing off, like, yeah, this is clear, wouldn't hurt, I guess. So yesterday I was getting these pains in my chest, like sharp stabbing pains whenever I'd like try to catch my breath. And my missus and I were thinking that maybe, like they've been giving me a lot of magnesium, like a lot more than I usually have. I've had 11 mag infusions this week since Sunday. So that's a bit, I feel, once again unnecessary. I don't usually have, they usually like the level to be around 0.7 and mine's usually around 0.6, and if it drops under 0.5 then they'll usually give me 1 or 2 bags, but it's been around 0.6, 0.7, got to 0.8, and they're like, oh, we need it above 1. And I was trying to explain to him, because the doctors change every 3 months, and when they start, they don't know me, they don't know anything, they don't know all the specifics of me and my condition. And one thing I like to stand by is that you treat the patient, not the condition. So I don't need 11 bags of magnesium. I don't need my level to be fucking through the roof like you or they or anyone else would. And he's not understanding that. Sorry. We're thinking that because they were trying to push my level too high, is them wanting my level to be normal too high for me, if that makes sense, and therefore giving me heart problems and chest pains and stuff. But that's settled down though. I had 1 bag of mag last night, and I had fucking 3 or some shit. I've lost count. I had 3 the night before. It's shit. I was trying to explain to them that, I was saying to my girlfriend last night that I don't know if I sound like a hypochondriac or something, but every day there's something different. So like I'll come to them yesterday with these pains and stuff, but today it's gone, so there's no point treating that because it's not there anymore. And if it is, it's not as bad. Like I'll live with it. But fucking last night, man, like my fucking knees, like my arthritis is affecting my knees really bad at the moment, as of like yesterday arvo. I've got like these fucking red spots, and like the red spots and stuff I get every now and then because my legs are fucked and my circulation and veins and whatnot. So like this is a reoccurring thing and they can't treat it. But the fact it's come on with other signs, like it all comes at once. When it rains it pours. So my fucking knees are killing, my left knee especially, and my left lower leg, like above my foot. I've got like just these red spots, like red fucking, I don't know, it feels like rough, like hard, fluidy type things. But then on the bottom of my feet as well, I've got chilblains, which like, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I don't specifically know what they are, but I know that you get them from like fluctuations in temperature and weather. Especially, you know, when winter starts, like now, you go have a boiling hot shower, then you walk out into the kitchen in bare feet on the cold tiles. So it's like a pressure thing, like circulation and stuff, but they fucking suck, and the best way to get rid of them is to pee on them. So I've been doing that in the shower, of course, not just here in the stairs. I don't know, I started yesterday, Arvo, and it's gotten, like this morning it was killer, but it's gotten a bit better during the day. They booked me in for ultrasound on Monday to query a clot in my thighs. Once again, I don't think anything will show, because if it does, it's like it's not the worst thing in the world, but you know, it's definitely not good. And I don't know, I just don't see those types of things happening to me. Like, you know, I've got enough on my plate and like to deal with this shit already, let alone something to worsen everything else. Like, I just don't see it happening. I just like get a bunch of different shit happening and it'll settle and fix itself and stuff, but there's nothing, I don't know if that makes any sense at all. So we're gonna, CT has been cancelled, ultrasound on Monday. I wouldn't mind them doing at least an ECG on the ward to check my heart. They only really do them if your heart rate's out of control and you're having palpitations and stuff. But I don't think they'll do that, because once again it's a waste of time, and there's not enough symptoms to warrant them doing these unnecessary tests. What else? So yeah, they were trying to discharge me tomorrow. It's been 2 weeks that I've been in, so that's usually my stent unless anything drastic happens. But I said that I wasn't comfortable going home because I'm fucking 10 times worse than when I came in. But it's shit. Yeah, I'm worse than when I came in, but there's nothing they can do about it, you know, so to speak. So I said that I would like to stay at least until Wednesday. Fuck, this shit's nearly 10 minutes. Like to stay at least until Wednesday so I can see my proper doctors, or these fucking useless fucking cunts on the wall. Sorry. Just, they don't know anything, and it just makes everything so much harder to deal with. But yeah, I could potentially stay till Wednesday, see the doctors, and then go home Wednesday, even though I feel like shit. But, you know, we'll see how we go. I'll keep you posted. I think I've got like 2 other clips to put into this shit, so it's already gonna be like fucking 20 minutes. And they're all just rants, so I don't know. We'll see how we go. Talk to you soon. Morning, guys. Been a couple days since I last filmed. Fuck, it's dark. Just on my way to the laundry to do some washing, and then gonna go out to the garden and film a little bit more. Washing is on. I don't know whether to... Oh, okay. It says sit in the meeting room, but it's locked, so I think I'm gonna go outside, make a coffee, and sit in the garden and fill you all in as to what's been happening. It's not too bad. What's up, everyone? So it's Wednesday? No? Thursday morning. I filmed a bit. I just looked back at other videos. I filmed a bit on last Thursday, which is a couple of days after I finished the other vlog, Saturday, and I'm fucking annoyed because I done 2 videos on Instagram that like had good information in them, but they're filmed in the vertical thing, so I'm not gonna be able to use them, but just a better way that I explained certain things. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So at the moment, I've seen doctors this morning. I'll get this bag off. Hang on a second. That's fucking heavy. Fuck. That'll do. So I saw the doctors this morning. Temperature. Alright, all good. So I was having had a couple fevers the past couple of days. They've seemed to stop since yesterday morning. Or yeah. And my leg got all fucked up. They thought it was infected. They thought it was cellulitis. I told them I wasn't because I knew it wasn't, and they still treated it as if it was. Oh my god, that's a lot better. What is wrong with my head? I apologize for my lack of professionalism. Alright, so temperatures are gone. My leg's looking a lot better. I told him that it happens a fair bit. I told him the process of what happens, and it's doing exactly what I said it would do. So maybe they're starting to like listen to me a bit now. So they started antibiotics for my leg treating the infection that wasn't there. Cultures from my port came back, no port infection, no line infection. They're still doing daily cultures. They stopped the antes yesterday. My leg's still a bit sore, but like, you know, it's on the mend, it's all good. But now, I had a CT yesterday, as I think I said in the last footage. And seems as though I've got a partial bowel obstruction, so they're just treating that at the moment. They've put me on fluids, or clear fluids, but you know, like I'm not allowed to eat. I wasn't eating a lot the past 2 days anyway, so I was like, why can't we just like keep that and see what happens? I'm sure it's not going to make things like drastically worse, and it's not going to make it better either, but like, just, you know, let me control it. But no, you know, I'm having a couple coffees, like, you know, coffee makes me go to the toilet. It's not going to make it worse, like, not the end of the world. Fuck, my arm's sore. I need a fucking thing. Or breath, I don't know. So they're just treating the bowel obstruction at the moment. They put me on that drink again. I've had like a cup today. I've gone to the toilet a couple times, but you know, like the problem is that the problem isn't that I'm not going to the toilet, because of my bowel and all that shit. Like, I can't not go to the toilet. It's just that I'm not going properly. So things are sitting there, not moving like they should. So they're not worried about a line infection. My leg's okay at the moment. Temperatures have stopped. They've stopped the antes. They're just focused on the bowel obstruction. He said like, oh, once we get your bowels moving, you know, think about going home. But like, I really need to fucking put this thing down. Hang on a sec. Alright, I'm back. I just had to move, set the camera down. The lighting's not fabulous, but it'll do. So, like I said, the doctors are pretty adamant that once we get the bowels moving properly, that they can think about sending me home. But I said to them that, you know, I've had a couple of obstructions in the past, and the same as my leg, like depending on how bad it is, like it can take like, you know, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, or fucking the last one I had was 4.5 months. They had to send me home before they could get things moving properly, because they couldn't, like they literally couldn't do anything more. There's like 4 different laxative drinks, like Movicol, the Glycoprep, which is the one that I'm on, Picaprep, which is like, you know, if things are bad, and then there's like some other one, and like the other 3 are fucking horrific. Like I said, look, skip the Movicol because it's not gonna work, and it tastes like fucking not good. Go to the other one because it's stronger, and I can actually stomach it. Like, I'm willing to drink it. Whereas the other 3, like, yeah, I'll drink it. I don't know how long it's going to sit there before I vomit it, and that's why they stopped the food, because I'm vomiting. So I don't know. They got the surgical team around last night and again this morning to, you know, talk about things. And, you know, shout out to them. Like, this chick was mad. She's really cool. She was really understanding of the fact that, you know, I'm very frequent to hospitals. I know what the go is. And she's like, you know, we don't want to get involved and do anything drastic and make the situation worse, because they're talking about fucking operating already. There's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no like obstruction to be removed. Like, and with certain things, like, you know, like your shit just sits there. The shit's not coming out. And like, if it gets bad, they can like open you up and remove the shit But if they were to do that to me, especially this early on, it's only been happening for 2 days. It's like a bit fucking drastic. But like, you know, if they were to do that, no doubt would it make things 100 times worse. Because that's how I usually get bowel obstructions, is because like they fuck around doing surgery in my stomach, and then like everything gets inflamed and like irritated, and then it just like the system shuts down. But like it's done that without surgery, so imagine like, you know, it's going to be a lot worse. And she's like, yeah, we think it's a bit like, you know, it's just, that's what we would do, that's what, like, why they call us. And she goes, like, considering your past history, like, you know, you've had enough surgeries, we don't want to do any more unnecessary ones, especially if it's gonna make it worse. She goes, oh, you know, like, she was really cool, so were the other guys. But yeah, that's like kind of where things are now. Like, my leg's okay, they're not worried about that. Sorry for repeating myself, like, I just can't remember what I filmed just before. But yeah, no line infection, they're not really worried about that. They've stopped the antis, and they've said, like, if we stop the they said, one, the antis probably didn't do anything to help the leg. I said, yes, I told you that in the beginning. And if they were to stop it, we'll see if we get any more like temperatures, and if we do, then we can, like, you know, start that. But considering it looks like there's no infection in the line, in the leg, anywhere else, like, you know, there's no point in having me on antis. And yeah, so just trying to focus on the bowel obstruction at the moment. We'll see how things go, and like see what they're willing to do in the meantime, because we don't know how long it could take. But yeah, the like surgical team also mentioned the fact that, like, you know, potentially next week, if things are the same, if not worse, then they could like fucking have to do a nasogastric tube. Oh, like, fuck that, man. Like, that is torture, is the worst thing. Like, I can and I have put up with a lot of shit, but that's just one thing that I'm not willing to do. Like, you know, fuck that. So I don't know, we'll try. I'm just sitting over at the Olivia Newton-John Centre at the moment, in the garden, the wellness garden. Yeah, it's pretty sick over here. I just went and put some washing on. I'm trying to film a bit today and piece together another video. Would really appreciate if you could all go watch other videos on my channel. Seems a bit stagnant at the moment, and I don't know, just like it's not getting as much feedback as you want is, like, you know, makes it not seem worth doing more. And you know, I am mainly doing this for myself. Like, it's parts of the time it's good to document all this type of stuff, but you know, if no one's watching it, like, hardly seems worth it. But yeah, we've actually got on my ward at the moment, they're doing a super clean, which they do, like, I don't know if it's every month or every couple of months or something, but they to clean out the whole fucking room, pack up everything, and they clean the whole room like insane. So I think well, I've got to go back up now, pack up my shit, and then I might head down to the shop. And you know, I've been eating those you know, the little Werther's, like, butter candy things. It's like the only thing I'm able to eat, so I'm gonna go get some of them. Haven't had credit in like 3 weeks, so we're gonna go get some credit. And I don't know what else, something. But yeah, pick up the camera soon. Still don't know about how I feel filming in public yet. just on my way back to the hospital. My phone's on 2%, so I'll pick it up soon. So I made it back to the hospital. Erin and I went home for a bit and got some washing and whatnot. Went and saw the horse at the paddock, and now we're gonna go watch Desperate Housewives. What's going on, guys? So it's currently Saturday afternoon. I just saw the doctors and shit's still pretty much the same. They're gonna let me continue to drink this drink over the weekend and reassess things on Monday when my proper doctors are back. I don't know how much longer I'll be in for. So yeah, I'm just filming this at the moment to wrap up the end of a video. I'm trying to edit together. Well, since the night before last, I'm trying to piece all this footage that I've got together to make another YouTube video. So this is going to be the end of said video. But yeah, not much to report really that I haven't already mentioned in the video already. So they're thinking that if things haven't really changed by this time next week, I might have to have a nasogastric tube, which is not going to be fun at all. At the moment I'm still on clear fluids, so all I'm eating is Werther's beef stock, and I just realized that I can have black coffee, which is, fucking yuck, but at least it's something. I've been having coffee anyway, but I'm on a diet of clear fluids and cigarettes, which is not fun. Oh fuck. But yeah, I shall be sure to keep you all posted as to what's happening. I'm not too sure how much longer I'll be in for. I no doubt see that they'll potentially send me home before things have completely resolved, which isn't great, but they're gonna try to do what they can do, but it doesn't always fix itself that quickly. It's a very slow process and it's very annoying. I haven't eaten in fucking 5 days or something, or properly. But yeah, I'm gonna go up, make my bed, have some broth for lunch, and yeah, I'm sure this will be the end of the video. So if you managed to stick through this half-an-hour video, which I do apologise for again, but once again, it's like over a week of footage, and majority of it is necessary information. But please chuck a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more. Catch up.
So you just gotta go above and beyond all that. Let's go. Straight up the top, just so you know, ain't no stopping us. Yeah, I see you been watching us. You could try, but you better off I ain't a spectate from the audience. Why you hating from the bleachers? Cheerleaders is loving us. Grab a pom-pom, baby. Last year we was last place, this year we in first. We was hungry for the title, now we quenching our thirst. You was on your best behavior, yeah, we on our worst. Killing the competition, rolling around in a hearse. Life is like chess, except it ain't a game. Some pawns remain pawns, some pawns become kings. Think before you move, think 3 steps ahead. Peep game, protect queen. Some rooks get took, some knights get swiped, some bishops get slain. I'ma tell you like my homie told me, life is like chess, except it ain't a game. So when you gotta want it, you know my team want it. You know my team want it. You ain't no stopping us. Nah, ain't no stopping us. Nah, ain't no stopping us. And when you gotta want it, you know my team want it. You know